Hello, everybody. I see that there were people who didn't want to wait for that intro to start, but I had to go to the bathroom, so it is what it is. So this game looks pretty cool. I just have only tested it to make sure it works. Get the music going. How's everybody today? I've not played more than like a minute of this game because I wanted to play it with y'all on stream. I've just done the testing. How's everybody today? How are my levels between my voice and the music? Levels. Pro gamer levels. Hey, Dark Pumpkin. Let's start this game. If people want to arrive, they can arrive or not. We'll play this fucking game. My name is The game could be lower. Cool. I will turn it lower. Turn it down to 9%. Vox Machina. My name should be Teeth. Oh, no, you're doing the Teeth command? Whoa, that was not the right Teeth command. There you go. There's some teeth for you, Vox Machina. Teeth. Egg teeth. My name is Dread. Nah, that's not going to sound good when they say your name in the game. Your name is Sideways. If you get it, you get it. I got to take a screenshot for it. Oh, man, I fucked up the thing. Okay. My name is Sideways. If you get it, you get it. Someone screen cap this and send it to me. You live in the city of... Well, there's no reason to not tell everyone. There's an amazing novel called Scapegracers by Hannah Clark. And Sideways is the lesbian hot trash fire of a protagonist. And I love them to death and will protect them with my life. It's so good. And the follow-up, Scratch Daughters, is about to come out, and it is amazing too. We are they, them. All right, what kind of build? We definitely have to do talk to animals. So I get to pick one more. I think Mystical has to be the one. Yeah, Mystical. Yeah, so Scapegracers is basically The Craft, but millennial queer lesbian to the max. And what if the characters are not part of a toxicity of infighting, but instead support each other? Yeah, Mystical Animal Whisperer is the only way to go for me. Excuse me, 1 second. I think there's gonna be some reading in this game. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off. And now, here you are, awake again, but still exhausted. Same! Yes, all the spooky frogs! For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, The 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of her mother, your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your journey is in sight. You are almost in Scarlet Hollow. Stranger.
So, anyway, as I was saying...
Oh, fuck, this guy. Oh no. He's still there. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. Here is the fucking horror.
I was up in Maryland looking for work, but
Mostly messing around because I'm just a dumb teen. I think he's more of a bro. Me and my buddies were like unusual prank stuff, you know, like pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Okay. Wait, what? Dude, what's wrong with you? Hell yeah, sounds awesome. Remain silent. Dude. No, okay. I think this character is the character on the main cover of the game, so. Dude, what's wrong with you? I'm just gonna do it in my voice, basically. Icy silence. Should we icy silence him? Or should we? I feel like I want to be like aggro, like fuck you, man. Dude, what's wrong with you? Pushing joggers into the harbor? That's awful. What if they drowned? Yeah, I was such a shithead back then. I'm still a bit of a shithead. But hey, po body's nerfic. Kill this man. Kill this man immediately. Dump his body in the porta potty. So this girl comes up to us, like, swinging her purse and yelling about, like, how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot. I guess she really was mad and not just playing. So she kept swinging, and soon enough, she, like, lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. Wait. The background in Texas... It's like, the background's a little choppy to begin with. It's not like super smooth animation, Dark Pumpkin. Am I choppy? Because if I'm choppy, that's the... Okay, so yeah, that's just the game is a little choppy like that. Like the animation in the background is kind of going like this. We didn't even have to push her. Didn't even have to push her. Oh, give me the murder option. Give me the murder option. We had such a good laugh and fished her out. Our phone got soaked so we couldn't even call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so yeah, it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez, you ever get so mad, you just want to, like, kill somebody? I kind of feel like killing someone right now. I'm not even gonna read the other ones. This girl needs help. This girl needs someone to come and either she needs to kill this man or push him off the bus or something. I kind of feel like killing someone right now. I don't like horrible people waking me up to tell me about their horrible thoughts. What can I say? I'm an interesting guy. Ah. God, this is such good horror for like the modern online era, or just like men's right millennial era. This is true horror. The toxicity of men is the true horror of all things. Anyways, you'll get it when someone tries to break your heart someday. It changes a person. Makes them think thoughts they never had. I honestly could have killed that woman. Oh! Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? Your girlfriend's giving birth right now, and you're thinking about ditching her to go have fun in New York after she tried to break up with you and you threatened to kill her? Hey now, I never said I threatened to kill her. Okay, maybe like over text just a little, but fatherhood's scary. Oh shit, I've skipped it. Something horrible. Yeah, good job, designer. Good job, Black Tabby Games, at making us loathe this man immediately. She'll understand. She's chill. I'm sure it was some dialogue about, like, more horrible things. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes that way, though, come to think of it. I had a couple buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see, and there's always a job lifting or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. Hey, Sala, thanks for the 2-month subscription streak. Oh god, what if the horror really is just this dude following you around, alternately telling you his stupid thoughts and hitting on you? That would be the scariest fucking game of all time. I haven't heard from them in a while now. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing. I hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. This is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. There, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten. Wait, let me allow that. I got them at a gas station a few months back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than I. Plus, they dripped all over my bag. I don't want to carry them anymore. Carry them for me. Screw you and screw your fucking peanuts. Hey man, I'm just trying to be friendly. Look, there's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal. Assuming nothing goes wrong. Best to have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in a peanut brine. Yeah, you need to eat more. Like... And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. God, I hate this man so much. Can I take the peanuts? Now that he's gone, I want the peanuts. I just didn't want to take them from him. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Yeah, boiled peanuts are awesome. I just didn't want to give him the pleasure. Next stop,
Next up, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line.
Almost there.
Give me the peanuts. Oh, damn it.
The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. I have a whole poem that I wrote, and that's published in the Horror Writers Association Poetry Anthology, about being asked to smile. It would be so much better if you smile. I wrote it for my partner. Yeah, they boil peanuts. It's good. They're boiled like in a brine, so they're kind of like pickled almost. The bus... Okay, we already hit this. Well, the sign reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. Yeah, I mean, peanuts are like a legume, and they boil basically like any other bean. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Well, I mean, it's the regional food of people, so it's best not to call it nasty. Just say it doesn't sound like something that would appeal to you. I think saying that other people groups' foods are gross or nasty is pretty shitty. Hey, sideways. Someone please screen cap this for me so I can send it to Hannah Clark. I mean, I'm going to take a picture of it then. One second, I got to send this to them. They are Sapphomancer on Twitter if you want to follow them. Hey, sideways. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha. She looks annoyed to be here. Yeah, Sapphomancer is a great Twitter handle. Looks like somebody needs a hug. Hey, Tabitha. Give her your condolences. Remain silent. Should I play this as like the super perky positive, talks to animals, and is psychic person? Or should I play it like a normal human being who gives condolences? I feel like I should play this as like the Nancy Drew perky psychic. I think it's going to be funny if we play it that way. Looks like somebody needs a hug. I'm sorry for your loss. Come here, cuz. Bring it in. You go in for a hug. She tries to pull away, but it's too late. You squeeze tightly, your cousin squirming in your grip. Kinda dark pumpkin, but like not fake. Because I feel like Instagram toxic positivity people are fake. I think this person truly believes that the spirits are guiding them, the spirits and all their animal friends. Okay, let's get Tabitha's voice down. Okay. Enough! She pulls away from you, dusting off her clothes. Something you should know about me is I'm not really a hugger. Oh, sorry. I'll keep that in mind. Good. Now come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. I think it is going to be a lot of social relationship horror, which I'm here for. I love when people explore new avenues of what is horror to us. Monsters are fun, but man, this is the real shit. You follow her, climbing into the dusty relic. I think the writer of this is really getting those moments spot on, too. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options, labeled Explore, can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact social relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Explore, how are you holding up? Explore, I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now. Hey, Vox Machina, thanks for the subscription. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy hanging out with us here. So, the funeral. Have we ever actually met? Remain silent. I'm gonna go, how are you holding up? How are you holding up? Fine. Yeah, the Dead Moms Club probably would not be great. Should not seem like likes that kind of joke. You know you can talk to me, right? I know we've only just met, but I went through something similar with my own mom. So if you ever need to vent or... I'm good. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. In the future, my partner Jess is not feeling good today, so they weren't able to, but Jess is going to be with us to help do some of these voices because they are hilarious at voices. It's actually the ghosts of mothers doing like supernatural knitting or something. The real horror is the friends we made around the way. So, the funeral, it's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Open casket, embalming, reception. Need any help? Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help like with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually fine. I just need the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Tabitha stares ahead, her expression tense and icy. We have yet to break through this one. Have we ever actually met before? I'm pretty sure this is the first time, right? Yep, you have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. I wish I'd known about you. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Whatever. What's done is done. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. I'm not going to say that, so I guess this is the end of the conversation. Remain silent. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. And here it is, the Scarlet estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. I'm gonna quit following along with the finger pointer so you don't see like me like, I'm reading like a kid. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. It does look like Dracula Fuck Mansion. It 100% looks like that photograph of Dracula. Wait. We gotta see what the actual, I forget what the actual Dracula Fuck Mansion t-shirt looks like exactly? Oh my god, it's very, very similar. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could pull it up. I mean, I have the magic of the internet here in OBS. Alright, so I grabbed a screenshot of it. Oh man, the icon for this game I just noticed is a cute little tabby cat, like in your program bar. It's cute. All right, now let's insert an image, and we'll put them next to each other. Browse, screenshots. All right, so yeah, I mean, it's not exactly the same. Like, there's this little tower here. This has more, like, towers on the edges, but it has more round it. But, yeah, it's definitely a Dracula fuck mansion. I mean, there we go. Here's the new version of the game. Welcome to Dracula fuck mansion. She must have been... Your mother must be, like, spurned by Dracula or something. Hey, Black Tabby Games, get at me for a sequel or a spin-off. Welcome to Dracula Fuck Mansion instead of Scarlet Hollow. I'll co-write. It'll be great. All right, back to the actual game. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Is there like a locket on the floor? Like just like a pearl locket? As soon as you enter, you're hit with a blast of dusty air. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges in the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and the hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to go to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. It's beautiful. It is. The estate was the prize jewel of the region for a long time. It's quite magnificent piece of architecture even now. I'm going back and forth on her voice. I'm trying to get, like, I feel like she has, like, that kind of, like, deadpan, drony voice. Kind of like the tall girl on that one anime about making manga. Shall we take our tour? Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. she's like, kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman comes to town and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can access the garden through here. But it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. I think we're gonna do the mystical. I can feel nature reclaiming. I feel a wild energy in this room, as if the natural world is creeping in to finally reclaim its territory. Okay, geez, I get it. You think it's messy. I'll tell Janie to be more thorough this week, but you should know there's only so much anyone can do. With a country house this old, it's always gonna be a little grimy and worn, unlike your sleek city apartments. If a little dirt bothers you, you're gonna have a rough time this week. So that didn't go over well. Look at the cat in the background. I need to talk to the cat. Talk to the cat. Click on cat. Can I pet the cat? Look, I'm petting the cat. I'm petting the cat. Yeah. Vox Machina says, little known fact, all dilapidated mansions with wings walled off are actually the same dilapidated mansion. Scarlet Hollow, We Have Always Lived in the Castle, and Crimson Peak all take place in the same house at the same time. It is true. These are just different wings of the same house. The same meta house. I'm actually, Vox Machina, writing something about a similar idea, actually. So, no lie, like, I have a pitch going on that involves that idea, basically. With some other things tacked on, but there is an underlying, like, proto source house that is the source for all haunted houses. Is there somewhere in town I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. Sweet, thanks. I'm gonna try to win her over because I loved her character. Tabitha is exactly the cool fuck you person who I want to be friends with. Sweet, thanks. I'm not playing this character like Sideways from the book, by the way. Sideways from the book is a much more of a hot mess / antisocial. Cool. Good talk. Awesome. Awesome. I love PB&J. How'd you know it was one of my favorites? That, oh God, that smile can't be real. I didn't, but good for you. There's a book, this isn't from the book, but the name Sideways comes from the book Scapegracers by Hannah Clark. And it is an amazing book, which is basically like lesbian teen The Craft, but with way cooler magic and none of the toxic infighting amongst the girls. Like, what if Mean Girls supported each other? You know, it's an amazing book, and it's got some cool magic and awesome characters. Hey, Chris Barnes. Stream's basically turned into a Scapegracers like promotion. What if I want ice cream? Hey, Chris. Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. All right, what's next? Bathroom. Follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Yes, and we talk to cats. Animals, but cats. Talk to animals, approach the cat. Oh my god, look at his rolls. Look at this majestic prince's rolls. Don't try and pet Frou-Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Ne me parle pas. Okay, but can I pet you? Ugh, another filthy American, sticking their business where it does not belong. No, you may not pet me. I would sooner smear myself with sewage than be touched by your filthy ape hands. Ugh, stop wasting your time. Let's finish the tour. And then it goes back to this really self-satisfied smile, like, because it knows that you want it. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floor. Cat has no chill. What cat has chill, though? Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must, if you must. It's a nasty, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk. This right here. The empty, like, toilet paper rolls. That is real. From one side to the other. Back and forth. Forever. Mystery stains paint the floor. I don't think the stains are that big of a mystery. It's water and piss. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guess. Lift the toilet seat. Oh. Scram, fellas. The jig is... Oh, wait.
Scram, fellas! The jig is up!
That's the bugs. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Use the facilities. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousins out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer. The foyer? 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 Foyer. Foyer, before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest bedroom. The room smells old. Dust and mildew, wood rot, it has it all. It's pronounced front room. Fouille. Fouille. A week of sleeping in this place might give you a permanent lung damage. I like that people who watch this on YouTube aren't going to see the chat and don't know that I'm pronouncing the way the people in chat are saying foyer, so they just think I'm going, fouille, fouille. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-an-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. The closet's full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. I think I need to lean into the mystical, even though I know it's gonna get us in trouble. People have... I sense a heavy spiritual fog hanging around this room. People have died here, haven't they? When? This house is like 150 years old. obviously people have died here. This room is amazing. What a great room. This is way nicer than what I'm used to. Can't say I'm surprised. Every furniture in the room is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever nonsense you're used to in the city. Who used to sleep here? Like I said, this house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here, and now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer, where you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I am afraid I must return to my duties, so you have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tip: some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, others down the line. Did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this, but since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. What's going on? Was it something I said? Okay, I'm sorry I've been testy since you got here. You've been fine. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Please just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except you and your mom. It requires a lot of concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. Hashtag damn, I can't believe you're in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about hashtag girl boss. Foyer? Vox Machina? Foyer? Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Sideways. Any other inane questions before I leave? Damn, Tabitha! Damn! I won't keep you, but, can we hang out when you come back? Alright. Yeah. We'll see. There's still lots that needs to get done this week. She just slides out. Love it. And now it's just you in this sprawling, decrepit estate. Go straight to the forbidden wings of the estate. Let's get a PB&J and try to talk to the cat again. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only thing louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and... Alright, Dark Pumpkin, see you later. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. Oh, the cat. You are back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweighed your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll need to find the things. Can I clean it? Approach Frou-Frou. Frou-Frou hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Do you like living here? I despise small talk. Can you tell me about Tabitha? What can you tell me about my cousin? This is the first time I've met her. Spare me your laugh story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. Can you tell me about my aunt? She's dead. I don't waste my time on corpses. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things into my own hands. Ow! Frou-Frou lunges at your hand and bites you hard. You back away. Oh wait, we have like things we can do up here. Okay, so we can read all our past stories. That's nice. How do I get out of this? Let's save it in case we crash. Yeah. All right, now return. How do I get back to the game? All right. Search the cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, and oddly enough, the utensils. I don't know if it's really dusty. I think keeping utensils inside of a closed door is fine. Examine the shot glass. It reads, I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Perlane, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you heard from your mom, Perlane wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Yeah, this is definitely going to be not a super long series each episode because I'm already getting dry. Lots of reading. It'd be cool if in the future they have some of these voice acted. Let's do the explorers. Examine the mug. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. So your aunt and cousin actually traveled somewhere, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Alright, let's grab a plate and a butter knife. You grab a plate and a butter knife. All you need now is some actual food. Let's just grab a bowl, put it in the inventory. This is an adventure game. You reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar and dead moth splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, Moth trap, do not touch. Whoops. Ha! Ha ha! Idiot! Your shirt is now unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change into something clean before you leave the house. You close the cabinet and look back to the rest of the kitchen. Let's search the pantry. Whoa. I actually like, oh no, the little mouse. But I do love a pantry that's like, just like a bunch of the same staples. This is how I would buy my food. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Examine the mac and cheese. You pick up a box of Tabitha's mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen this brand before. Cook it for yourself. Empty the box and stuff it with the dead mouse on the shelf? No! We want to be friends with Tabitha. I wonder what happens if you go super aggro, like get into like a hostile relationship with her. Put it back. Yeah, exactly. We need Tabitha to love us. Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she already seems not to like you. You put the food box back where you found it, reluctant to make things worse than they already are. I can't look at the mouse? Ah, why do I have the little extra arrow? Okay, there it's gone. Take bread. One step close to satisfying snack. Now I just need peanut butter and jelly. Take the peanut butter. The king of nut butters. And only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Oh! All you need now is some jelly. I love the joke about Jif peanut butter and GIF and Jif. How do you pronounce GIF? That's a very funny joke for like a label. You close the pantry door as best you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Alright, let's search the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, Janie, stay out, in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are, okie dokie. You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Examine old takeout. Oh, why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. That is a great drawing of takeout. I'm gonna put, I think Janie should be like a Wisconsin lady. This substance doesn't just smell bad, it smells ancient. Eat it? I can eat it? Oh. Should I eat it? I feel like I want to do all the bad things. I should eat it, right? We just saved. Eat it. What is wrong with me? What kind of horrible goblin would do this? You think to yourself as you dip your hands into the goop. It's thicker than expected, almost spongy. You scoop some of it into your wretched claw of a hand and slowly bring it to your mouth, allowing its musk to permeate your senses before the slime fills your mouth. It tastes like rot, like the smell of decaying mulch and burning leaves and fish heads festering on the beach. It feels even worse, like your mouth is full of slugs. You can almost feel it writhing in there, though perhaps it's just your own tongue convulsing in disgust at what you've done. Swallow it. You swallow the slime. You've done it, and there's no going back now. It slid down your throat like a mass of wriggling worms. Your gag reflex tries to reject it one final time before it passes into your stomach, but your will is stronger. A layer of waxy residue now coats the inside of your mouth and throat, and your teeth squeak with a slippery film, making it impossible to forget what you've done. Oh! Tu me déjouter. Did something break inside your tiny brain of yours? You have a feeling that the consequences for this action will be severe. A problem for future you to worry about. Oh no. Check the mayonnaise. Can we eat some mayonnaise too? You know you probably shouldn't, but a part of you has to know how old that mayonnaise is. You pick up the jar, its label flaking in your hand. It expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. I don't get to eat it? Come on. Best to put it back and forget you ever saw it. Grab some ice cream. Tabitha explicitly told me not to do this, you think to yourself as you reach for the pint of banana chocolate chunk. Put it back. You stare longingly at the pint of ice cream for a few moments before you self-restraint kicks in and you put it back where you found it. Same thing. Take jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it is recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. This is the last ingredient you needed to make your PB&J. Time to close the fridge and get to work. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Let's make our PB&J. Even though you've already eaten God knows what from the fridge, your ravenous form quickly sets to work making a PB&J. Job well done. Hey, we got an achievement. All of that hassle, it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Let's look at the garden. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. You don't think you want to go out there after all. Are you even up to date on your tetanus shots? Okay, I do want to go there, but whatever. Alright, let's leave. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? I feel like we would immediately... Wait, aren't there like there's a closet full of family stuff. You stand at the entrance to your room. Alright, let's put our clothes away. Oh! A friend! Oh, I love you, friend. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It is quiet, but angry.
Afraid! Afraid!
Aye, friend. I know her.
Afraid!
What's your name, little guy? Yeah. I don't want to play this game without Animal Whisperer. What's your name, little guy? I'm Sideways. I had to take a picture of this, too.
Dustin.
Oh, my God. Oh, his name is Dustin. What you doing in my drawers?
Warm. Dark.
Can you tell me about the human who lives here, Dustin?
Which human?
Tell me about Tabitha. Perlan died. Only one human lives here.
Dustin not good with names. 2 humans live here.
Can you tell me about the humans who live here?
Okay, Dustin.
Oh, can you tell me about the 2 humans who live here?
1 human sad. 1 human scary.
Can you tell me about the sad human?
Cries. Gives Dustin bad sleeps.
The scary human?
Always watches. Eyes hateful. Okay.
I'm gonna make him a nest, obviously. You poor thing, you look cold in here. You gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them into a little nest. Dustin closes his mouth somewhat more at ease than before and looks up at you with his shiny black eyes.
Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this.
Oh my God, we have a trash cat friend. Oh, forbidden cat. We already discovered one of the forbidden cats. You close the drawer, satisfied with yourself for a job well done. Let's check the closet. Oh, fuck. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Burn the doll. It's rule number 1. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of the closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. Pick up the doll. Gonna do the opposite of what you should do. Of course you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads, Property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. Look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out there and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries. You sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Examine the painting. This must be an old relative of yours. Very old, judging by the dates on the inscription. You'd never heard of her, but you'd barely heard of anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Hey, citizen! Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood to have a conversation. That's enough. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. All right, we are at right about an hour 15. So I think that this is a great place to stop this as an episode of this. We might come back and stream a little later for some writing, design and chill. But this is fun. This is a good start. We have, we want our cousin to be our best friend, and they're gonna be our best friend. We have a cat that secretly loves us, even though it can't show us. And we have our new bestie, Dustin, in our drawer. So next episode we'll explore the town, and then if that doesn't trigger anything, we will go into the forbidden wings of the estate. Let's see who we can raid. Who's streaming that we can raid? None of my friends are streaming. Does anyone here have any suggestions about who we should raid? Is there anyone streaming that is cool that you know of that we should raid? I don't want to raid anybody who's like a douchebag or like just like is a shithead. So the Stream of Blood's streaming, but that's more like a big stream and they don't really need help with the raid. If worst comes to worst, we can raid them, but they're a big channel that doesn't need help. While we're thinking about who we should raid, let's save. And return. So I guess no one has any suggestions about who we should raid. So we'll just raid Streams of Blood, I guess. Okay. Hadja Plays. I'll pull that up. We'll raid Hadja Plays. Oh, and they're playing Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. Alright. Let's start a raid. Everybody get on the raid bus. Alright. Raid bus is going. Let's go over there and we're going to say some positive, awesome things to Hadja. That's the point of a raid. Positivity.
Switch. Jordan Shire.